我这还能小不了。你那个好像不小，这个好像是4个。这个调小点，像太适合。它是这儿啊，给我拿一下。你能拍到我？夜里能拍到。下次能绑到这儿吗？绑这儿，然后一个人拿。现在来怎么快？一个人拿这样，这样我不用考虑其他的，是吧？不用打架了。把它绑在上头，行吗？你3个棍儿都绑前面不行吗？那绑在对，绑在行，有点高，
就这样了，快，那行吧，高吗？
有一点点高。还是得弄到这儿吧。这3个棍儿弄一起弄这儿。对，就是弄这儿。
这个位置卡的还行。
这卡的。像咱这一个架子就够了，不打架。哎呀，怎么结束了？
那结束了。
就好了。我刚才会掉吧？把这个剪刀给我，把这个剪刀给我。呀，它又结束了。又开始了。网不好。把那个这个点的什么图绑一个扣就有点松。 困到这儿，然后再困到这儿，绕一圈，对，这样不是结实。哎呀哎呀哎呀！
行吧，这样足够了。
看看角度，
在
有点歪吧？
有点靠上，这个镜头它稍微往下一点。
怎么感觉这个上面这个松了呢？
这就是松。要不你看看你转一下。
对，他们是碾过了，要不碾的话，这个没这么松。绕一下。
要不转一下架子。
这回剪了，这回剪了，别动，可不能
拔一下就行。
拔一下。
拔了。
别，
拔了是
得重进，那个什么就断了。
那这样子。
我过去。
好了，可以了。这个
歪还是歪，特别歪。好了，有一点点，这个镜头有一点点。正，完美，就这样。
领导啊，看看，好了吗？好了，这文静，大家好了吗？
等一下，我试一下。这样会显吗？
照不出来。
显示器里
没有。
这样是不是正了吧？
你俩好了，这文静打上好了。
那得开始是吧？
对。
好了，文静。
Hello everyone. Welcome to Signal Star live streaming during the 128th online content fair. Next to me is today's streamer Bob. He has 10 years experience in building material market and specializes in IR product. Bob.
This is Bob here. Nice to meet you. Hope you can enjoy our today's live streaming.
Okay, today's live will last about 1 hour, and there are 3 parts. The first part is the about us. We'll introduce who we are and what we do. In the second part, we'll introduce some new products. And the third part is a forecast for tomorrow's life. Bob, please.
Thanks, Andy. Let's start the first part about us. My company name is Hebei Signal Star. It's a foreign trading company specialized in the building materials since 2005 years. We're located in north of China, Hebei province, which is famous on the iron and metal center of China. Our company's position is one-stop building material sourcing solutions. Any problem?
刚才说没开始，要不再说。
出来吧。你这样，你喊文静，你那启动吧。现在
可以吗？那他现在那
现在连那之后的。
啊？
那之后的。
可以了是吧？
现在可以了吧？
Hello everyone. Welcome to Signal Star live streaming during the 128th online content fair. Next to me is today's streamer Bob. He has 10 years experience in building material market and specializes in art product.
This is Bob speaking. Nice to meet you. Hope you can enjoy our today's live streaming.
Today's live will last about 1 hour. There are 3 parts together. And the first part will introduce who we are and what we do. In the second part, we'll introduce some new products. And the third part is a forecast for tomorrow's life. Bob, please.
Thanks, Andy. Let's start the first part about us. My company name is Hebei Sinus Da. It's a foreign trading company specialized in the building materials since 2005 years. We located in north of China, Hebei province, which is famous on the iron and metal center of China. Our company position is one-stop building material sourcing solutions. Please follow my step to visit my sample room first. For this series, it's our fencing series. This is our wire mesh 3D design and fencings, which is popular in the European market. And this is all steel pipe fencings. This is aluminum steel fencings. This is for the Europe fence. And this small is our iron fence. This is our fittings series. We have stainless steel fittings, carbon steel fittings, and marble cast iron fittings, and PP, PVC or PE fittings. For this part is our wire mesh series. We have a kind of wire mesh products in this series. This is all galvanized and PVC steel wire, which is we sell to the European market, home center customer. This is all galvanized steel wire. This is black anode steel wire. This is all wire mesh chain fence. For this, this is expanded metal sheet. And this is all galvanized and PVC and hot dip galvanized chain link fence. This is craft mesh for customers. And this is all barbed wire. Until now, we can produce the electro galvanized and hot dip galvanized and the PVC galvanized barbed wire for customer choose. And for this series is our nails series. Open the. This is our common nails. This is our galvanized roofing nails, which is popular in the African market. And many. This is our concrete nails. By the way, for the nails, we can do the package as customization, such as small box, like 100 pieces in per bag or per box of by cartons. We also we both can do for customer. Let's move to the next part. This part is all auto parts. It's all new products in charge by another department. To be mentioned that all of these products are being used in this famous brand like BMW, Toyota. We use this. Okay. The next series. For this is our steel pipe series. On the top is aluminum pipes, and that is stainless pipes. And this is some auto part. And for this line is our hot dip galvanized steel pipe, square pipe, and round pipe. The thin coating we can produce it's about 70 mils. This thin coating is very big. For this is our hot rolled steel pipe, round pipe, and steel pipe. The thickness we can produce from 1 mm to 12 millimeters. So this is our cold rolled steel pipe, square pipe, round pipe. The thickness we can produce is 0.35 millimeters. For this is a pre-galvanized steel pipe. For this pipe is now is more popular in the market than this hot dip galvanized, because both are galvanized. This price is cheaper, much cheaper. For this series is our fasteners and screw series. Have kind of items to let customer choose. For these products, we also can help customer do the small packages like 100 pieces, like 10 pieces per small bag or small box to help to easy customer sell in their warehouse. By the way, this is no sell very fast. So this part is a bolts and nuts series. And now we can produce the black surface, electrical galvanized surface, and hot steel galvanized surface. This is the way we do is very nice. For this line is slitted angles for the light shelf, which we sell to the Philippine market and Thailand market. Next. On the wall, this is a roofing tile series. For this part is a cast metal wall panels. So this is a PVC sheet and corrugated sheet. So this part is more popular in the African and South American market. This is a galvanized room pre-printed corrugated steel sheet. This is aluminum corrugated steel sheet. And for this is ASA roofing tiles. The last part is ballast and iron fence and accessories for customer choose. Except this, we are also dealing with the iron furnitures. Until now, we are providing 10 series building materials and more than 2,000 products to let customer choose. The widest selection of products can help our customer save the cost and time to when they buying from China. Later, I will show my company videos to let customer know my company more.
It is well known that China is the iron and steel industrial center of the world, and Hebei is the iron and steel industrial center of China. Hebei Sinostar, one of the top 10 building material exporters in Hebei, has been adhering conservatively to its overall business philosophy of quality, service, honesty, specialty, and innovation since establishment. All our employees devote enormous time and energy to meet the need of the market, steadily boosting the corporate sales. We are committed to provide one-stop building materials, sourcing solutions for overseas buyers. We mainly deal in roofing sheets, metal pipes, fittings and valves, wire and mesh, metal fence, iron art, fastener and screw, home DIY decoration, and other steel products. We now work with more than 500 selected and inspected mills of A level to provide our customers with low-cost guarantee. We also maintain long-term cooperation with world-famous contractors, wholesalers, and home centers. Hebei Sinostar has 6 complete management systems: CMS, or Commodity Management System, QMS, Quality Management System, PMS, the Pricing Management System, LMS, Logistic Management System, FMS, Financing Management System, and ASS, After Sales Service System. We inspect and supervise the whole process of production from mill sourcing, order placing, raw materials, manufacturing, packaging, and warehousing till container loading, so as to continuously provide our customers with products and services of high quality. We have our own logistics department and freight forwarder that are responsible for the last mile logistics, providing DDP destination customs clearance and third-party logistics services for overseas buyers. Hebei Sinostar is proud of its young, professional, and well-trained team with great passion and creativity. Together with the efforts of all members of the group, we believe that Hebei Sinostar will soon become a flagship of the Hebei foreign trade industry. It is well known that China is.
Okay, this is my company's videos. Okay, the regular length is 44 feet, and the materials we used is the black hollow sections steel pipe. The size in market have two. First is the 12 millimeters. The second is 16 millimeters. The thickness in market is 1 mm, 1.2 mm, and 1.5 millimeters. And this is the square pipe. For this round, if the shape is round pipe, the size, the bottom diameter is ½ inch and 3/4 inch and 5/8 inch. And the last is 9/16 inch. The surface we used firstly the surface we used electrostatic coated make the surface is very smooth. And for this type, these materials we use the flat bars. The regular thickness we choose thickness is 6 millimeters. It's very strong. The surface thickness steel pipe smooth. Okay.
Okay, okay, for the balusters, we know that quality is very important. Then could you please introduce how do we distinguish the baluster is good or not, especially considering the safety and the surface quality?
Yes. When customer using the baluster in the buildings, they always worry about the safety. Yes. That means they need the baluster, the bearing is very enough power, very strong. This sample thickness is 1 millimeters. The next, I will do a small test to check my samples bearing.
Okay.
The first, this is my another product's pipe fittings. The weight is around 21 kilogram. Next, I will use my baluster. After burying these samples, you can see this band is this baluster. The length is no bend and the surface is no change.
Okay.
Maybe someone will say this is only 20 kilograms. That is too light. Okay, the next I will do another test. Please, I will introduce. Okay. Okay, you can see this baluster. Still no bend. The bearing in the laboratory we tested the bearing max weight is not above 120 kilograms. That means this baluster can bear enough powers, so you don't worry about this safety problems when using it. Okay. And the next I will the next is the surface. When customer using, they always worry about the surface with the painting will fall off in a short time. Later, I will do another simple test to check my company my samples.
The surface quality. Okay.
The first, you can see this surface. Closed. Help me. The first, I will use this is knife. I will cut the surface like this. the second steps, I will use the tape to put on this damaged surface. When I open this this tape, if this damaged place painted will fall off, that means the surface is adhesion is not enough strong. If I open this tapes, the surface is not changed. That means this baluster adhesion is very good. Okay.
Okay, we can check the result. Nothing fall off.
And you can use your tape to put like this. The painted will still not fall off or damage. Okay.
Okay.
This is all balanced performance because when we painted this balanced first step, we must make this steel pipe material the surface is smooth. Second, we will choose the famous brand pounders to before paint coating. So this surface we produce is very smooth and nice.
Okay, well done, Paul. Okay, and we know that your baluster is very strong and the surface quality is very good. Okay, and how about the package for this baluster?
Yeah, the package is very important for this baluster. I will show. When you buy this baluster from our company, you will receive the goods the package like this. We use the cartons package. Outside the cartons, we will print the company name or brand and the product size and net weight, gross weight pieces in the cartons. And we will also put the barcode number, or print or put the barcode numbers for easy customer check. The next, I will open this cartons to the customer check. How about what the inside? This is the inside the baluster. For each piece, we will use the bubble bag to protect the inside the baluster if the hurt to make the surface damage or a little break. And this is all full samples. You can see this each bubble bag we will put another small labels for customer check the barcode numbers and brand.
Okay.
This is all goods. It's very nice. Okay, and this is a package.
Okay, I think this package can protect the goods very well. And how about the MOQ for the baluster?
Regularly for the type we need 500 pieces can produce, but for this during this cutting phase we can support customer only 100 pieces that we can produce for customer.
Okay.
And delivery time we can if the regular types we can guarantee to delivery within 30 days. And if enough, the quantity is enough, one containers, we need 40 days and can finish.
Okay. So impressive about the baluster.
Yes.
Okay. In today's live, besides this baluster, do you have other products to show?
That is, of course.
Okay.
Another products we prepare. Yeah. Another products we prepare this iron fence. The materials we use the square bar that is not hollow, it's solid materials. And the size, this sample size we used, the house diameter is 20 millimeters. And we have another outer diameter is 16 millimeters. For the weights, in market have what we can produce the 1 meters, 1.2, 1.5, and 1.8, and 2 meters. For the height, this sample height is 40 centimeters. We also can produce 60, 90, 80, and 100 centimeters for customer. For the space, we can control is 10 centimeters. And for this beam, and with here, so we can control as customizations. For the small height, width is 20. And the surface, you can see also is black. And we have another color is white. A black and white color is popular in market. You can check the details. The surface black, we also use the galvanized static coated, as same as our ballast. This is our first type. Another type. Another type is as same as the first type. The material is also square bars. The difference is the first type only the band is one side, and for this type another side, both sides we also have the band. And maybe you will notice that this small PVC on the here, because this type is very sharp. We put these small PVCs to first is to protect the fence not hurt make the curtains damaged. Another is avoid the workers hurt when load and unload this fence. This is our second type.
Okay.
For the third type, this type is a new type in these years. The materials we also use the square bars. Also diameter is 20 meters. But the difference is we use the one, two square bars closed, and in the middles we use this square bars. And on the beams which we used one piece the bubbled steel wires on welded on here and make the bubble is in the middle of the space. This fence is much better protection when customer using. The surface is also black and galvanized the static coated. To be mentioned is this each can notice this bottom we used it's a flat bar. The weight is 40 millimeters, and thickness we choose the 6 millimeters, and each 30 centimeters we make a holes to easy customer fix the fence, connect the fence with the wall. And
Okay.
this is
There's three styles of the fence.
yes.
Okay. Then what the package for the fence? It seems difficult to pack.
Packages for these three types, we also use the carton packages for customer. For the loading quantity in containers, because the size is different, and the containers also have 20 feet containers or 40 high cube containers. So that is different. If your customer wants to know the loading quantities, you can contact us. I will show the details.
Sure. Then what the MOQ if they order the fence?
For the new types, we can support customer 100 pieces, but for the first and second ones, we can support customer only 50 pieces we can produce.
Okay, that's great. Then how about the lead time?
Lead time for this fence, we need 45 days because you can see this is very simple, but when producing, that is more complicated because we need for this welded point. After welded, we will clean the welded is smooth and not how to say ugly. So that's you need more time to produce. So 45 days you can finish.
Okay.
Okay, this is our fence. Our balance and our area fence. Today we prepare a big surprise for customer. Yes, 20% of during this cutting fairs. So if you are interested or if you want to try this product, please contact. This is Nancy. This is her email and this is her WeChat, and she will show you more information for these products. Okay, please wait me 2 minutes. We will prepare another products in the next step. Welcome back. The next products I will introduce is our galvanized corrugated steel sheet. On this walls, we have some drawings types for the market. Maybe it's not clear. We introduce the first type. You can see is 8 waves. 8 waves. The weight before corrugated is 762 millimeters. After corrugated is 665 millimeters, which is popular in the African market, South Asia, Southeast Asia market. The second is 10 weights. Before corrugated, the weight is 914 millimeters. After corrugated is 800 millimeters. The third is 12 wheels. The weight before corrugated is 1,000 millimeters, and after corrugated is 900 millimeters. To mention that for this galvanized corrugated steel sheet, the thickness we can produce is 0.11 millimeters, which is very thin. When you buy for example, when you buy this first 8 wheels, the 0.11 millimeters, we can guarantee the meter is 1,544 meters per ton per customer. For the qualities of galvanized, there is two points need to let customer know. The first is hardness. This is my 2 samples in here. Because in the market when customer sell so this galvanized corrugated steel sheet, customer always prefer to the full hard qualities, but sometimes when they buy from China, the hardness is not enough. Later I will do a small test to show the hardness how to test. This is my samples. Galvanized, the thickness is 0.12. You can do it like this. You can use the hand and pressed. You can see this sheet is not returned back. That means for these samples, the hardness is not enough. That is a little soft. This is another sample. Thickness is also 0.12. And do like this. Because this sheet can turn back, that means the hardness is full hard, and HRB is about HRB 95. That is hardness test. Another quality point is thin coatings. We have 4 samples in here. For these first samples, I choose the thin galvanized is 0 spangle galvanized. Thin coating is very less, only 8 grams per square meters. You can see that the surface only galvanized but not spangles. This price is very cheaper, but quality is only can use 1 or 2 years. For this quality, some West African markets have accepted this quality, such as Nigeria, Burkina Faso. This is our first sample. By the way, for this thin coating is 8 gram per square meters. It means two sides. One side only 4 gram. Another sample is 30 gram per square meters. This surface have a little spangles. And this quality is more popular in market, African market, South American market, and Southeast Asia market, because this quality is just common, and quality is not high. For this sample, I choose the 60 gram per square meters. You can see the surface. The spangle is big and very shining and closed. This quality is more better, but the price is a little higher. Last samples, I choose the 100 gram per square meters. You can see the spangle is very big and close. The spangle is vicious, you can see. We know some customers buy the high qualities, such as 30 gram or 100 or 90 gram from China. Later, you can let the workers check in your warehouse, check the surface. And then you will know why the price have big difference from different suppliers when you buy from China. This is our galvanized samples. The next, I will introduce another corrugated sheet, galvanized room corrugated steel sheet, also called zinc corrugated steel sheet. For this zinc corrugated steel sheet, thickness we can produce the thinnest is 0.12 millimeters. In the market, we also have 8, 10, 12 wheels in market. Until now, we sell the below market is for this 10 wheels is not popular, and South Asian market also like 8 wheels and 10 wheels. That's 2 qualities for this aluminum. The first is aluminum is standard 55% aluminum. Another is some factories produce the aluminum only 10 to 12% aluminum. This sample is the aluminum we test is 15 aluminum. This is standard 55. You can see the surface. If you are not professional, you can't distinguish the difference. But when you buy the goods and using that, you will know For this standard, you can use the how 5 to 7 years, the surface will not fade and not rust. But for this not this 15% aluminum, the price is very cheaper. But when you use the 1 or 2 years, the surface will fade up, and the surface easy to rust. By the way, for this hardness is all customer always need the full hard qualities you can test. It's a little soft. But we test this standard. For this everything, we have a much better quality is 18 fingers for the surface. Until now, we can produce the red color, blue colors, green colors, and blue colors for customer. The price difference around $60 per tons. This is all. I think corrugated steel sheet. The next, I will introduce the pre-painted corrugated steel sheet. For this pre-painted corrugated steel sheet, I don't know if you can see this drawings. You can do the many types in market. The corrugated sheet is IT3, IT4, IT5, and this type is A6H types, which is popular in the African market. The end of this is all types of 750 types in market. For this corrugated type, we can also produce the 8, 10, 12 wheels. And the thickness we can produce is same as galvanized, 0.11 millimeters. We know some customer always complying the color easy to fade when using in a short time. The problem is on the top color painting. Because we produce the standard top colors must be not below to 15 mils, and it must use the point is the favors. But some customer and some suppliers want to got the more competitive price in market, so they make the pounded by themselves and make the top colors only 7 to 8 mils. That is really very, very thin, but price is very cheaper. For this 7 to 8 mils on the top color, only use the 1 year. The colors, the painted colors will be fall off. So customer complying the problems means the top color is not enough. This is a painted. This is a painted corrugated steel sheet. Later, I will show my factory's videos to let customer know our production lines. This is my company's reviews. We know some customers, when buying from China, they worry about the quality, such as the weight is not enough, and the meters is short, the thin coating, and top color is also not enough. To solve these problems, we built our own QC team to test our orders in factories. For all companies' orders, our QC have three types to test the order quality. The first is before produce my company orders, our QC will go to the factory to test the materials, confirm the thickness, the width, and the surface and hardness is follow the orders requirement. And the second, during this production, and our QC will work in factory to test to follow the workers to test the qualities, surface, thin coating, top color, thickness, and weight, and pieces by bundles, and count the pieces per bundles. And the second, before loading the goods to the port, our QC team will test the weight to test the weight and guarantee the weight is net weight and correct to customer, and check the bundle is not damaged, and put labels information on the bundles. And later I will show my inspection report for customer. Yeah, the first step, we used the PO number and partial shipment, container quantity, ETD and ETA, and describe the size. Second, we will show the surface to customers if the edge is not damaged, all the package and delivery information, and test the length, width, thickness, and test the put logo is clear or not. The size is small. And this is all. Take the pictures for customer loadings. For the bundle is damaged or not. Okay, this is our inspection report. All of my customers lack of this work, because this text inspection report help my customers avoid the troubles for the weight and the surface and the thickness, many problems. Okay, this is all. This is organized corrugated roofing sheet. The next products I will introduce is cast metal wall panels products. This is my samples, and on the top of the pictures is some product case for my products. These 4 panels used outside the walls. We have many kind of colors, patterns for this type. For these 4 panels, we have five layers. It's on the surface. The first is the non-popolite coverings. The second is the colorful porcelain formings. The third, the materials inside we used is the aluzinc corrugated sheet, aluzinc steel sheet. The A-day coatings we can control is 100 grams per square meters. And the fourth is we have the B1 grade fireproof polyurethane formings. And the last we used is the aluminum 4 layers. These wall panels in market, the thickness we control is 16 millimeters, and the weight we produced as 318 millimeters. For the length, we always, as customizations of the regular is 3,800 centimeters. These wall panels have excellent performance. We have 7 advantages. I will introduce one by one. The first advantage is green environmental protection, and the second is the durabilities. These wall panels can work at below 30 degrees to 80 degrees, and using life is more than 50 years. The second is these wall panels have the moisture-proof and the fireproof. The fourth is these wall panels have soundproof and hair insulation. The next advantage is the weight is very light and easy to install. And the sixth advantage is this wall panels has a 3D design. It's very beautiful. The last advantage for these wall panels is the surface is real stones make the decoration is more natural and elegant. The next I will show videos to customers to check how to install these wall panels.
Before getting started, check the wall surface for evenness and flatness. Before getting started, check the wall surface for evenness and flatness. Remove all projections to establish a smooth and continuous surface. In order for the siding to be installed properly in a level fashion, the baseline of the wall must be determined and leveled by using gradient or line level. Attach flashing part at the lowest point of the wall with the screws. Screw holes no more than 600 meters apart. Install the starter strip on the flashing and fasten the screws. Screw holes no more than 600 meters apart. Job size siding cutting must be based on design drawing and actual wall size, and match the siding pattern when put the sidings together. Install the inside and outside corner base first before siding panel. Clean the button off first panel onto the starter strip and fasten it with the screws on the insulation fin. The screw holes no more than 600 meters apart. Make sure the panel fully locked along the length of the starter strip. Finish the outer siding panels in the same way. Use a rubber hammer to make the gap even between the panels up and down. A water-resistant material must be used to flush the outside corner. Connecting bar and drain channel on each side facing the section edge of the siding panels. Normally, the last panel needs to be cut to width on job site. Check the actual space for the last channel before cutting and make a line on the panel. Cut the panel with a handsaw along the line with extreme carefulness. Push the last panel into the J-channel depth when installation, and then clip it onto the lower one. The overlap width of panel under the J-channel suggested to be around about 10 millimeters. When installed outside, corner and connecting bar Clip one end into the connecting bar base, then push the whole piece into the slot gradually along the length. In certain situations, J channel can be used as window and door trim. Full color covered by spandrel color cover. Before getting
Yes, this is our videos. If you are still not clear, please contact us. We will show the more details, information to show the how to install. Okay, from here, close to to here, today's live close to the end. If you are interested in our roofing, our baluster, or the iron fence, or galvanized and aerodynamic, or this cut metal wall panels, please contact us. This is my company's informations. Okay. Tomorrow we will live at 10:30 a.m. and hope to see you again. If you want to review today's videos, please click the replay buttons. Okay, see you tomorrow and see you next time.